Hello, my friends. Today, let's get into something life-changing. Have you ever stopped to consider how much power lies in simply thinking and acting as though you already have everything you desire? This isn't wishful thinking or blind optimism, it's about shifting your inner world so profoundly that your outer reality must follow. The truth is, everything you want, whether it's love, abundance, or success, is already within you. You're not separate from it. But the question is, are you living in that state? Most people live as though their desires are out there somewhere, waiting to be earned, fought for, or chased down. But what if I told you that the secret is to embody the feeling of having it now? Not tomorrow, not someday, right now. When you think and act as if you already have what you desire, you activate a powerful principle, the law of assumption. This law operates on the premise that your external world reflects your internal state. What you assume to be true within yourself is what becomes your experience. If you assume abundance, abundance will flow to you. If you assume love, love will meet you in countless ways. It's not magic, it's alignment. So, how do you begin? First, ask yourself, what would it feel like if I already had everything I wanted? Close your eyes and imagine it. Let the feelings of joy, gratitude, and satisfaction wash over you. Don't hold back, feel it deeply. The key is to make it real in your imagination. Because what you vividly imagine, your subconscious mind accepts as true, and it works tirelessly to bring that truth into your reality. The second step is to act in alignment with that state. This doesn't mean going out and pretending to be someone you're not. It's about carrying yourself differently, speaking differently, and making choices from the mindset of someone who already has it all. For instance, if you desire financial freedom, stop acting from a mindset of lack. Make decisions with confidence, knowing that abundance is yours. If you seek love, start treating yourself as someone who is deeply cherished and adored. When you align your actions with your assumption, the world has no choice but to mirror it back to you. Now, let's talk about persistence. It's not enough to assume once or act as if for a day. This is a way of being. You must live in the end, live as though your desires are already fulfilled, consistently. Your old doubts and fears may try to creep in, whispering that it's not working or that it's unrealistic. But don't let them win. Your job is to remain faithful to your vision, no matter what appears in the external world. The outer world is just a reflection of your past assumptions. Change your inner state, and the outer world will catch up. It's also essential to release the how and when. Many people trip themselves up by trying to figure out exactly how their desires will manifest or by becoming impatient when things don't happen immediately. But your role is not to micromanage the process. Trust that the universe knows the perfect way to bring your desires to fruition. Your only responsibility is to assume the feeling of the wish fulfilled and to act in alignment with that feeling. One of the most transformative shifts you can make is to stop seeing yourself as separate from your desires. You're not someone trying to achieve something, you're already the person who has it. The moment you identify with your desire, you merge with it. It becomes part of you, and it must show up in your reality. This isn't just positive thinking, it's a deep, inner conviction that shapes your entire being. Think about this, every invention, every breakthrough, every act of greatness in history began with someone imagining it as real. They didn't wait for evidence, they became the evidence. When you think and act as if you have it all, you step into that same creative power. You stop reacting to life and start creating it. Take a moment today to examine the story you're telling yourself. Are you narrating a life of lack, struggle, or limitation? Or are you telling the story of someone who is abundant, loved, and fulfilled? The story you tell is the life you live. So, rewrite it. And as you do, let your thoughts, words, and actions align with the new version of yourself. Living in this way isn't about denying reality, it's about recognizing that reality is malleable. You're not stuck with your current circumstances. They're simply the result of past assumptions, and they can change the moment you change within. The power lies in you, right now. Not in the future, not in some distant goal, but in this very moment. If doubt arises, don't fight it. Acknowledge it, then gently return to your assumption. Remind yourself that your imagination creates your reality. The more you practice this, the more natural it will feel. For instance, consider the energy you bring into each interaction. If you desire a life filled with meaningful relationships, are you engaging with others from a place of love, openness, and abundance? Or are you guarded, skeptical, or dismissive? The energy you project is the energy you attract. By cultivating a mindset and attitude that reflect your desires, you create a magnetic pull that draws those experiences toward you. Another powerful tool is self-concept. This is not just about imagining what you want but deeply redefining how you see yourself. It's about shedding the old, limiting beliefs that no longer serve you. If you've been telling yourself, "I'm not good enough," or "I always struggle with this," those stories will continue to shape your reality. Instead, start speaking a new narrative. Affirm to yourself, "I am capable, deserving, and successful." With time, these new beliefs will settle into your subconscious, and you'll notice your actions aligning with them naturally. Equally important is the practice of gratitude. While it's common to express gratitude for what you already have, the deeper practice involves being grateful for the things you desire as though they're already yours. This isn't pretending, it's shifting your perception to acknowledge the infinite possibilities available to you. When you feel genuine gratitude for something, your mind interprets it as already being part of your life, reinforcing the reality you wish to create. To sustain this practice, it's essential to be mindful of what you consume, not just in terms of food or media, but in terms of the thoughts you entertain and the conversations you engage in. Surround yourself with positivity, inspiration, and people who uplift you. Avoid conversations or situations that reinforce lack, limitation, or fear. By curating your mental and emotional environment, you create fertile ground for your desires to take root and flourish. One area that often goes overlooked is the role of detachment. Acting as if you have it all doesn't mean clinging desperately to your desires. On the contrary, it's about trusting that what's meant for you will come effortlessly. Detachment doesn't mean you stop caring, it means you release the need for control. When you act with confidence and ease, you signal to the universe that you trust its timing and process. This calm assurance creates space for miracles to unfold. There's also tremendous value in observing your emotional reactions throughout the day. These reactions provide a clear indicator of whether you're aligned with your desired state. If something triggers frustration, doubt, or fear, use that moment as an opportunity to realign. Pause, take a deep breath, and consciously choose a response that reflects the reality you're creating. This kind of emotional discipline is a powerful way to stay rooted in your assumption. As you deepen your practice, you may find it helpful to create rituals that reinforce your alignment. These rituals don't have to be elaborate, they could be as simple as journaling your desires as if they've already happened, meditating on the feeling of fulfillment, or repeating affirmations throughout the day. These small, consistent actions help to anchor your new state of being, making it easier to sustain over time. And soon, you'll notice subtle shifts around you, opportunities appearing, relationships improving, finances growing. These are not coincidences, they're the ripple effects of your inner transformation. The most incredible part of this process is that it doesn't just change your life, it changes you. You begin to see yourself as powerful, worthy, and capable of creating the life you've always dreamed of. This isn't arrogance, it's stepping into the truth of who you are. You are not here to struggle or settle for less. You are here to thrive. So, I encourage you to start now. Don't wait for the perfect moment or the perfect plan. Begin by assuming the feeling of having it all and acting from that state. Trust in the process, and watch as your world transforms in ways you never thought possible. You have everything you need within you. Now, it's time to live it.